Hey guys, it's me SHANiA and I'm back again with another video for you. I just really want to take a moment to say thank you all so much. I have finally made it to 10,000 subscribers. Yay! No, but seriously, I finally made it to this goal that I've wanted for the longest time. And I just want to say thank you. And I really hope that you'll continue to support me and share my channel and share my content with your friends and your family. And yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys new material. So now let's get into the video. I know usually I like to focus on fashion-based DIY tutorials, but today I'm going to be showing you how to turn any small space into a photo studio. Now, I live in New York City and my apartment is a pretty good size, but I don't have enough space to actually have like a full out photo studio. Look for where you have a mirror or where you can place a mirror. Look for furniture that's easily movable. Look for a blank wall. So you want to just try to find a wall that either A, is completely blank and empty, or B, a wall that has something in front of it that you can easily just put aside and then return it to its place once you're finished with your project. Oh, and the other thing that you want to be conscious of is the distance between where you're going to put your camera and where you're going to be. So if I touch my arms out, like my camera is still maybe like an arm's length and a half away. So after taking a look around my house, I decided that the best place for me to have my little studio is in my bedroom, just because I share my apartment with other people and I just think it's more respectful. I have the smallest room in the apartment, and not to mention it's a New York City bedroom. So anybody who's from New York or has heard about New York, you know that New York City bedrooms are tiny, okay? Especially if you're on a budget, they're tiny. But we're gonna make this work. So again, the same way that I told you guys to look around your apartment to find a blank wall, you're gonna do the same thing in your bedroom. That is, if you decide to use your bedroom as your photo studio. Technically, I could use this space. I could just move all of this aside and this would be where I stand. And then I could put my camera here on top of this furniture since I can't actually move it. So I'd take my tripod and I would just set it up on top of it. Now, the other option I have is if I want to just stay in my bed and use my wall behind me, like where my bed is, I could also use that as my background and put my camera in front of my bed. And then the other option that I have is I could use this wall right here. So I could just move this plastic bin, and the great thing is that it has wheels, thank God. Just move this aside and I can stand here, and then I can place my camera on the other wall that's directly opposite of where I'm standing. And the great thing is that there's a mirror right here. So not only can I put my camera, once you've found your perfect wall, now the easy part. So the first thing you want to do is you want to start marking off where you're going to be placing your hooks. Since I have 3 hooks in my pack, I'm going to mark off 3 dots like so. So if you live in a place where you can't drill holes, the best solution would be to just use command hooks. Take your command hooks and you're going to install them. The best way to install them is to just read the instructions on the back of the box, and if that's not enough for you, you still don't understand, let me just summarize the instructions for you. So start by separating the strips included in the pack and make sure that your hook is facing up like so, and you're going to make sure you take off the red part so that the black part is facing up, and just stick it on. Make sure it's firmly on all 3 hooks or more if you have more in your pack. And then when you're ready, you're just going to take off the black label like so, and you'll have the sticky part that belongs on the wall. Then you're just going to stick it on your wall wherever it was that you placed your X. Once you've placed your hook on the wall, you're just going to firmly press it down to make sure that it's really stuck on the wall. In the future, when you're ready to remove your hooks from your wall, you're just going to push up the bottom and it will pop off and it will expose the tab that you just have to pull to release the sticky part. This is what all 3 of my hooks look like after installation. Now what you want to do is you want to take your curtain hangers and you are basically just going to clip them to your fabric. Now, you don't have to use fabric. You can also use seamless photo paper, and then you're just going to put it on the hook. And that is it. Pretty simple. You have your photo studio. Now, the problem that I ran into was that I noticed that my fabric wasn't enough to do a full body portrait. So there's a couple of ways that we can solve this if this is a problem for you. The first thing that you could do is, instead of putting your hooks so high, you can kind of bring them down. Technically, it doesn't need to be as high as the wall because that's not going to be in the shot anyways. Bring it down so that you can use the remaining length for the body of your subject. The other way to fix it is by just stacking the curtain clips. So you could use one curtain clip in the middle and then use 3 curtain clips on each side of your 3 hooks, and you could just stack them and then put your fabric on the last curtain hook. Or what you could do is just get like a piece of string, whether it's yarn or lanyard or something like that, and just tie it between 2 hooks. So based on how much distance you want between those 2 curtain clips would be how much string you decide to use. Thank you so much for watching this video, and be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, see you guys. Ciao.